Bye, buddy.
Well, turns out this Neveron wasn't that strong, but you did well. You learn fast.
All this. This is what we're fighting for.
Got a weapon upgrade. And a combo attack upgrade. Let's go up. Yeah, I need one that gives me level 33. That's what I need right now. Wherever I can get another one. Because we got 2 already, we need to finish up Lune's weapon. Ay, ay, ay. Yay! We're back upstairs. I think I didn't flunk down. Oh wait, do I go there? Do I go here? Which way am I going? No, I think that's the regular way. Is it down? Oh, that's how he fell down. That's how he fell down, chat. Okay, okay. So we can simply just go this way. Really pretty. Oh god, we have 2 ways. We have 2 ways. I hate when I have to choose. Is it 2 ways? There's a no, that's not a message.
Wow, wow, wow.
Nothing else, but I think it just goes in a circle? Yeah. That's how we came from. Anything else here? Is that pretty trees? Pretty trees and some floating rocks? I think that's all.
Is this the place?
Yeah.
Hmm.
We can bury your friend under this tree, if that's okay with you.
A pretty tree? Look how pretty that tree is. Oh, look, Eskia is with us.
Couldn't wait for me, could you? I wish we could.
Rest easy, Gustav.
I'll finish what you started. The paintress, Renoir, they will pay.
No more dome. Just open skies.
I'll save them, Gustav. Emma, your apprentices, everyone.
You can leave it to us. You were always there for me.
I'll save them.
Say hi to Soph for me, yeah?
We could never tell if you were my brother or my father. But to me, you were both. Best brother and father I've ever had.
When one falls, we continue.
Thanks for being my family. See you in the next life.
Rest well, Gustav. Rest well. To the next life. May you be happy wherever you are. Oh look, SK is waiting for us. Back at camp.
For about 2 hours. Then there's a big lake. We shouldn't go there at all. We should make a right, and then it's gonna take a few hours, and then we make a stop. We get some rest and some food, and then from there, we head north to Monoko Station.
Why there?
To recruit my oldest friend. We'll need the extra firepower, because our next goal will be to take down the Paintress' heart.
Her heart?
Yes. You can't just stroll up to the Paintress. The chroma there is far too dense. It erases anyone who gets close. But if we destroy her heart, the barrier will fall.
Okay. So where is this heart? What does it look like?
What it looks like, that I don't know. But I do know that it's somewhere in the center of old Lumiere.
Okay, thanks for that.
You found old Lumiere?
Yes.
So it's true. Before the fracture, our Lumiere was part of a larger city on the continent.
I've traveled with many expeditions. I was with the 58th when we found old Lumiere. But Renoir erased them before we could get further. And I don't know much more.
All right then. Let's go meet your friend at Monoko Station. And then we'll take the Paintress's heart.
You okay, Lune? Lune. Smile. Many goals. Hi, Seal.
How far up the mountain is Monoko Station? Will we see snow?
Not
Probably.
too high, but yeah. There's usually snow.
Fantastic.
Oh, right. There's no snow in Lumiere.
No, only in books and paintings. It's almost as mythical as Gestrels.
And just as fun. And sometimes just as deadly.
Oh. Really? My husband was obsessed with the idea of snow. I can't wait to see some.
That you will.
Sure, let's spend some time with CL. Ursa approaches CL, who seems open to talking.
You seem less stressed than the others.
Is that your conclusion? After your extensive observation of our team?
Yes.
There must be better uses of your time than analysing our stress levels.
Well, it's important to understand your teammate.
Says the mysterious stranger who has yet to share much about himself.
Then consider this my attempt to be less mysterious.
Oh, is that what this is?
I'll trade you a story. A story for a story. No, you're right. What was I thinking? It's better to stay Yeah, what
No,
was I
you're right.
thinking?
What was I thinking? It's better to stay mysterious.
I'm pretty sure you actually enjoy being mysterious. But all right. Give us a story then.
A story for a story.
Only if it's a good one. You first.
What do you consider a good one? Something unusual, strange wonders and mysteries.
Something unusual then?
A bit impersonal, Not really how you get to know each other. I don't think that's worthy of a trade.
Wow.
No. Tell me something dark and melancholy and personal.
I don't know if we're on the level of personal
Ooh,
stories
going
yet.
straight for the heavy stuff, huh?
If we're going to share,
Story for a story, right?
we'll see.
Versa and Ciel spend the next few minutes arguing whether Ciel should also share. Ciel continues to tease Versa, who remains evasive. Versa and Ciel relationship grew a little bit. Yay, we're level 1 now! Yeah, back to the others.
Yeah.
Your oldest friend is a Gestrel.
Yes. We've been friends for as long as I can remember.
Gustav would have loved that.
Why? Because he liked Gestrels.
Because he liked the idea of friendships that could last decades. We don't get to enjoy such long friendships in Lumiere.
Depressive. Mia intercepts Versa as he walks by the fire.
Why are you allying yourself with us?
Not a lot of options out here. In case you hadn't noticed.
You got a point
What
there.
about the previous expeditioners? Did you help them too? Yet they still failed.
That's a terrible way to ask questions. Do you always interrogate people like this?
Given the circumstances, I think we can skip the pleasantries, no?
Alliances are usually give and take. As are conversations. Trust goes both ways, no?
Alright then. As a gesture of good faith, I'll show you how to use Lumina.
No need. I got it.
Well, aren't you a quick study?
But I appreciate the gesture. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Trust works both ways.
Alright, as a gesture of good
All right.
faith.
As a gesture of good faith, I'll answer 3 questions. Choose wisely.
Only 3.
Someone's a bit greedy.
3 questions with 3 follow-ups.
You're really pushing this.
I think it's reasonable.
All right. Go for it.
Renee spends some time bombarding Versa with questions. She remains evasive. Which pisses Lune off, but also triggers her insatiable sense of curiosity. Lune is reluctantly intrigued. Versa. Our relationship level increased! And the interrogation is over. They go back to the others. Wrong button.
How come Minoko lives so far from the other Gestrels?
Minoko's a searcher. They travel the land looking for Gestrels who went missing after the fracture.
The lost Gestrels.
Yeah. That and he, pissed off Golgra.
How come
Minoko's a...
Can I not
Lost.
spend time
Yeah.
with you?
That was sad.
Very sad.
Yeah.
You were sad.
Very sad.
You were thinking of Julie.
And not just her, but... Yeah.
Want a hug?
Always.
Yeah. I do.
Yes. Where's my hug? I bet SK gives the best hugs.
She reminds me of someone.
Who, Mal?
Who? My Al.
Have I met her before?
Well, you also thought you knew CL.
Oh, but I do. Wait, don't I?
Sometimes I feel like you know everyone. You're the one who says all humans seem... Yeah, all humans seem the same to you.
You're the one who says all humans seem the same to you.
Oh, well, that's because you're all cousins. Same, but different.
Same, but different.
Right, so, maybe it's that.
Yes. Ah, just like Verso is Verso's cousin. Mael is Mael's cousin. Yes, that's it.
Huh?
You're so very wise.
Yeah. Yep, worst of the wise.
Yep. Verso the Wise.
Oh, great name. Oh, can I be Eskia the Great? No,
Sure.
no, wait. How about Eskia the Brave? Oh, no. Eskia the Great is
You can call yourself that if you
You're
want.
just a big ball of nonsense sometimes, aren't you?
That's why we're best friends.
He and Versa have fun talking to each other a bit more. The bond grows. Level 2. Talk a bit more before going back to the others. Can we read into the journal? Yes. Mel finds a spot where she can write. She spends some time writing in Gustav's journal to honor his memory. She gathers her courage and writes about Gustav's sacrifice, how he laid the trail. She hopes Gustav's apprentices will read this journal someday. Mel heads back. Pick up on the others. Mel quietly approaches Lune, wanting to apologize for her behavior on their way to bury Gustav.
Hey,
Hey,
I didn't mean.
it's fine.
I just.
I miss him too.
It's.
The pain we feel every time we lose someone. I've tried many ways of dealing with it. Running from it, sitting with it, compartmentalizing it. But what I needed was to use it. To use everything.
What do you mean?
I feel everything. And I let it burn inside me. When I'm tired, when I feel hopeless, when I want to just let it all go. I use the pain. I use the fear, the shame, the guilt, the anger. I use it all to keep going. To make sure I continue.
Lune.
No, Andy, don't do that.
I can almost feel them beside me. Everyone we've lost. Walking with me, especially when I use Chroma. I feel their presence, their closeness. And they help me.
You feel Gustav?
Yeah, I do.
I'd like to feel him with me too.
You have an affinity for Chroma too.
How do you always know what to do?
I don't. Want to know a secret? I have no idea what I'm doing. And I don't think anyone else does either.
Typical adult.
Really?
Don't tell anyone else I said that.
Mel and Lune spend more time together in a moment that's special for both of them. Oh, we can check up even more.
What are you working on?
Oh, sorry. The
Contingency
cutscene,
plans.
cutscene.
If we fail, Expedition 32 will need every bit of information we have.
Right, but how are you going to get it to them?
I asked the Gestrals for help.
Smart.
What are the stars whispering to you?
Actually, I'm the one whispering to them.
Oh?
It's something my dad and I used to do. When I was scared, or anxious, or even when I was happy, he'd say, share it with the stars. When it's hard to talk about things, the stars will understand.
I like that.
I talked to the stars a lot after he was gone.
I remember the night we first met at the Crooked Tower.
Right. After the gommage.
I was surprised to find you there. I thought I was the only one who knew about that room.
I had to get away from the harbour. And those damn petals everywhere. So I climbed up.
It wasn't logical. But parts of me really believed my parents and their expedition had succeeded. That they'd stopped her. Then the paint just woke. And I knew they weren't coming home.
You know, it meant a lot to me. The comfort we shared that day. But you avoided me after. Why?
It wasn't personal. I cut a lot of people out of my life.
Okay, not personal.
That day, I knew my parents had failed. They were counting on me to finish their work. I couldn't afford distractions.
Friends are not distractions.
I know that now.
Wow. We're in the middle of nowhere with 1 year left to live. What better time to build friendships?
I could use some wine, though.
Making friends is thirsty work.
Their obsession with wine should be studied.
How come Minoko
Minoko's-
Yeah.
are lost?
Yeah.
I didn't want to talk to you, sorry. Really. Go to sleep. It's eep time. Big EPs. Or no EPs.
Thanks. It really was a beautiful place.
Glad you liked it. I've buried friends there too. You were right about condolences. We offered them because we don't know what else to say, but there's no comfort there.
No.
All we can do is carry them with us.
I guess.
drowning in our own sadness. Hey, why did you join the expedition? I mean, with the Gamage, I understand the rest of the team's decision, but you're half their age.
Out here seemed better than in there at the time.
It's natural. Wanting to escape a life you don't want.
Escape. Yeah. That's what I wanted. But Gustav and the others, they really want to change things.
Well, changing your life also counts. Can't always shoulder the world's problems, you know? It'll drain you fast.
Gustav would probably say, if more of us cared, then it would lighten the load for everyone.
He sounds like a good guy.
Wait. I kept Gustav's, so you can have mine. You'll need one if you want to be an official member of our merry crew.
I gotta say, I didn't take you for an official kind of person.
Welcome to the disaster expedition.
Thank you.
Such a cute gesture. Relationship level increased. We're level 1 now. What are we?
How far to Minoko Station?
With SGA? Oh, should be quick.
We're up there. Let me double check. Is there something else here? What's this? Oh wait, there has to be one of the children again. Big guy. I think. Would there be one? I think so. Oh fucking god. There we go. No, do you have to talk? Monoko?
Yeah.
Oh, what do you mean? Sorry, boys? I'm confused. Oh damn, that one's tanking. That one's tanking.
Let's carve a path.
I have a terrible weapon equipped. Yeah, I have a really bad weapon equipped. Oh, in the camp? You can't do that? Go back after I defeated that one. Why not? Destroy? Thing.
Careful now. Good stuff. Didn't really need it.
We did heal him a tiny bit because I'm a smarty pants and I have ice equipped.
Start.
Generally going to be not good in this area. I need to probably switch that. Oh, that's the other one.
I'm back.
I've done it.
I would have lived.
I'll do it. Let's keep going.
So we gotta switch out this weapon too. Yeah. first see, is there a kid here somewhere? Usually should be one. There none? Here? No kid? It's rude. Ooh, but I got one that levels up my weapon. Over here? No? No lost kid. Okay. You sat at camp with SKA.
That was sad.
He's not saying anything
Yeah.
new, honey.
You were
I'm not just.
one.
Yeah.
I'm unsure what you want from me. SKA said nothing new. I think that one automatically triggers for the next big part with him. So, anyways, is that doing anything? I have to. Oh, it doesn't really matter. Can I ignore that guy on top of there? How's he? Wait, up there is some. Oh, how do I get up there? Wait. Over there? Oh, wait, here's also something.
An advantage.
I think if we go around, we should be able to get up. Oh, or not. Need to be able to fly with SKA to get up there? Might. I might.
Noco Station is to the
Amiga.
north.
Already?
Not far from here.